the person who framed me and robbed me in 1995. His name is Robert Purssey, R-O-B-E-R-T, surname Purssey, P-U-R-S-S-E-Y. And he followed me down to Melbourne with my sister. He was my sister's boyfriend around 1992. And he was a drug addict and an alcoholic. And he also had a habit of stealing things from people's houses. He was renowned for this, or notorious for this, going to parties and then stealing the art from the walls. Now, this criminal was studying psychiatry in Melbourne. He wanted to become a forensic psychiatrist, studying the criminal mind. But the fellow had a criminal mind himself. He's now in private practice in Brisbane. He took many, many years to get through his psychiatry, owing to his behavior, I take it. He's also got hepatitis C, which he presumably got from injecting drug use, but he blamed on a patient needle stick injury. This person also claimed $800,000 from my sister when he separated from her. And this included a claim for looking after my sister's mentally ill brother. That's me. He was claiming it as part of his settlement with my sister. That's how evil this fellow is. And he wrote several defamatory letters about me behind my back, where he accused me of having mania and psychosis. Now, he was working for my sister and with my sister. And as soon as I was locked up, they went to the Guardianship Administration Board and took away all my financial rights and my legal rights. And then they cleaned me out. They stole my house, they stole my medical practice, they stole my child, Ruby, who was only 2 years old. They stole my collections, and they distributed my property amongst the various co-conspirators. So I'm sure that the computer records will confirm every word of what I'm saying. I've got the evidence, and it was when I had taken out a loan with Citibank to buy a house in Richmond, at 36 Dover Street in Richmond. I also owned the Willow Lodge Medical Centre, and I was the director of the practice, Willow Lodge Medical Centre Proprietary Limited. Also as the director of Romiseni Ratna Proprietary Limited companies. When I was locked up, my sister made herself, or arranged with my ex-wife, to become the co-director of my companies. And then she closed them all down and destroyed my livelihood. They also reported me to the medical board, saying that my refusal to agree that I was mentally ill placed my patients at risk in an effort to stop me from practicing as a doctor. They also stole my passport, which is a federal offense. And the person who stole my passport is this man, Robert Purssey. He also stole my diaries to look for evidence of madness. Bit of an intrusion of my privacy to be reading my diaries and giving the diaries to the psychiatry doctors at the Royal Park Hospital. But like my father, Robert Purssey places himself above the law. You see, he is the son of a senior Queensland military doctor by the name of Brian Purssey. He's a surgeon, and he was a surgeon at the Repatriation General Hospital, which is the military hospital. Robert Purssey went to the same school as me. It's many years after me. He's quite a few years younger than me. And he took it upon himself to spread the word that according to his training, I fulfilled the criteria for a serious psychotic illness called mania. And then he framed me with all the criteria from a textbook, saying that I had done overspending and that I had reduced need for sleep, and that I was all the increase in goal-directed activities, all the things that are there in the DSM-4 for the diagnosis of mania. So he framed me knowing what the criteria were, and I have been suffering the consequences ever since. So I want some belated justice. I want the return of my property, and I want this man arrested and charged. I can't imagine that I'm the only one of this fellow's victims. In fact, I know for a fact that I am not. So I'd like his medical practice to be reviewed. He should not be allowed to practice medicine, but he should not be free in the community. He should be in jail, and he should have been in jail a long, long time ago. So this is a bit of a hub forensics report into Robert Purssey. I'll spell the name again. First name Robert, R-O-B-E-R-T. Surname Purssey, P-U-R-S-S-E-Y. Now I've got a face recognition on him at the moment, so that's what I've been running on it. I'm also going to just take a MIDI sample, which is what I do here, and then I'll send that to Tascam base.
I'm also tendering this evidence to Interpol and Australian Police, Australian Federal Police and Queensland Police and Victorian Police, and to the courts in Britain, Sri Lanka and all the other countries that Purssey and my sister Shiris and Ratner have committed crimes in, including Philippines. Details on the Hub Forensics, Hub Legal Department Facebook pages. Thanks for watching.